thanks for joining us, really.
Oh, you're
Can
very
you,
welcome, Amy.
yeah, um, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your life?
Yes, I am Rachel Georgia-Stein. I live in St. Pete, and I have my wife, whose name is Debbie, and we've been married 10 years now, actually 9 years. And yeah, I moved down here in St. Pete in 2008. And I've been at All Children's since 2008 working. And then I did, I went to massage school about 7 years ago, and I also do massage, and I work at a chiropractic office, and I do mobile massage on the side, so I'm very busy.
Wow, that's awesome. We want to hear the good, bad, and the ugly. How have you changed over your stroke recovery?
Well, before the stroke, I was very active, although I'm active now again. But after my stroke, it was I lost my speech for like 9 months,
Mm.
and I went to intense therapy 3 times a week for 2 hours a day, and worked on my speech for like 9 months. And that was tough at first. When I never lost my mobility or anything like that, but my speech went.
Mhm.
And I had gone to rest for, I had a little bit of a headache, and Debbie had come in to check on me. And then all of a sudden, like the second or third time she came in, she was asking me, "How are you? Are you okay?" And I couldn't talk. So then she realized that my lip was drooping a little,
Mm.
and she said, "Are you all right?" And I couldn't talk, and when I was able to say something, it was all garbled.
Mm.
So she knew I had a stroke. So she got on the phone and called 911. And
Mhm.
so I went, and, I was in the ICU for, I think it was 6 days. They did all these tests on me, and I couldn't talk. So, of course, that was scary for me. All I could do was cry. What? Oh, I found Voices of Hope. And actually, my speech therapist um, recommended it. So that's when I was able to join in on groups, and they helped me tremendously too. That's probably why I'm back to where I am now. So
Yeah. Awesome, Rachel. It's this
so my
what a journey. Yeah.
yeah. So my jobs, let me see. It was kind of strange how it all happened, because before my stroke was in, let me think, 2017. It was 7 years ago, so that's 7 years, right?
Mhm.
My math is gone with my stroke.
Yeah,
Forget it.
me
So
too.
back in 2017, I had my stroke, and then my jobs, they, I, this is, and I'm very happy that I'm this kind of employee, but they waited for me because they knew I was good at they wanted to see if I could come back. And finally I was able to after 9 months.
Mm.
And granted, I could only go back 4 hours a day, because,
Right.
communication with parents and this and that. So they brought me in early in the morning and I stayed with my NICU babies where I didn't
Oh,
really have to talk much. You know what I mean? Except the
yeah.
person, but they already knew what had happened. So, I mean, but I was better at that point, but still not with communicating with parents, and it was too much and too
Mm.
stressful. I just
Right.
wanted to be able to go in, do what I had to do, and go out. I didn't want to really converse and try to talk to people. So, anyway, so I was in the NICU for a long time. Then finally, my physician, actually, my work said, and this was probably maybe 2 years ago, they said, Rachel, do you think your doctor will let you work more? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll ask him. But he allowed me to go back 2 hours more. But that setting at the children's hospital is very stressful.
Mm.
So, and we all know that stress, you know, plays into aphasia and this and that. So when I get stressed, I'm losing my words because
Yeah.
I'm stressed. So he said, you can only do 2 more hours a day. That's it. So then, not only that, okay, so that was for that one job. But interestingly enough, this is where I wanted to tell you. In July 2017, I had my stroke. Four months before then, which was April, something like that, March, April. I had finished school, massage school in February. 6 weeks later, I had taken my massage test, and it's
Mm.
for my licensure.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like God was setting me up. It was weird because 4 months after I passed my massage test, I had my stroke.
Mm.
If I was to go back and have my test with my stroke, I would have never passed. Do you know what I mean? Trying to study and it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
So then 9 months later, I had worked for the chiropractor the whole time. He also waited for me. So, and I'm still with everybody that I locked when I had my stroke. So
Mm.
God works in mysterious ways. That's all I can say. So thank God.
Yeah. I heard what. Okay.
Um, I did the massage school because all children's is so stressful. I was planning on getting out of all children's altogether. Unfortunately, I did not. I'm still there. But that's okay. I mean, I love
Yeah.
my kids. I love my babies. But that was the whole point of massage school, was to get out of there. I'm still there.
What does a typical day look like for you?
Okay. Well, my typical day starts at 3 o'clock in the morning. When I wake up, I have my coffee, a quick shower, go off to work, be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning at All Children's, and I'm there till 10 o'clock every day. Then I come home, and on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I go to work at the chiropractor at 2:30, and I'm there till 6:30. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons after All Children's, I'm done for the day. So that's nice. So I have a couple days that then I go work out because now I'm working out.
Oh,
So,
good.
yeah.
Tell me more of that. Um,
My working out?
yeah.
Okay. Well, I go and yeah, I do weights, and then I ride a stationary bike for like half an hour, and then I'm on the treadmill for a half an hour. And actually I have carotid artery disease, and it's complicated because I'm on Plavix, and blood thinners.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Plavix. And I also have claudication in my left leg. So when I was heavier, I could only walk like, I don't know, 200 feet maybe, and I'd have to stop and rest because my leg would cramp so bad. So then I went to the vascular surgeon. I see him in June 10th, and he wanted me to lose weight because it would help my claudication in my leg. And
what's
okay,
claudication?
So claudication is like the vessel is like thin and it cuts off the circulation, so it's not good. So he wanted me to work out along with losing weight too, because it helps. If you're losing weight and you're working out, it's going to help your legs and this and that. So now I couldn't, in the beginning, it was like I couldn't do much. But now I'm on the treadmill for a half an hour and on an incline of 10. I've never done that before. Never. So with my weight loss and everything else, I'm doing so much better. I've gotten off of both of my blood pressure medicines because my blood pressure is now like 105 over 63, something like that. So I'm good with the blood pressure now. And the claudication is better because I can walk farther and farther and farther now. And yeah, so I see him on June 10th. And when I went to him back in December, I was like, I don't like to say my weight, but I will. I was like 212. So now I'm like in my 160s. So I got 38 pounds, and I'll be at my goal weight. So yeah, it's good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lastly, what advice do you have for other people with aphasia who are wanting to return to work?
You gotta stay focused and practice, practice, practice. And you just gotta keep working at it. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Here,
I
here.
didn't give up, and I'm glad I didn't. And, granted, it took me almost a year later, but to me, it was a big success. So don't give up.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
How long had it been since your stroke?
Oh, 9 months.
Oh.
9 months. Because I had intense therapy
Mm.
3 times a week for like a couple hours a day. I mean, trying to put sentences together and make sense. Oh, I was very frustrated. And when I first went into the hospital, I couldn't even text my sister. My words were all messed up. I couldn't even remember how to spell. It was bad. My wife said, "Don't worry about it. I'll text her," because I was trying to text my sister.
Yeah.
I looked at her and I cried.
Hmm.
I said, "You do it." It was
Yep.
bad. It was bad.
I like the dichotomy between like kind of the stressful medical setting and then it pushed you to get your massage therapy license, which is what you do at the chiropractic office.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Do
it's
most-
like I go from stress to zen.
Stress to zen. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yes.
Amy, I feel like you have mentioned that you love that about your life now. Like you had a really stressful career
Yeah.
prior to your stroke, and now you really embrace this slower pace,
Yeah.
like remove the stress. Yeah.
Yeah.
I identify with that, Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you work with new clients, do you tell them that you have aphasia and that you had a stroke up front? Like, do you like to disclose or do you kind of?
No, I do not. It's hard because when I talk about it, I can still get, upset because I can bring myself back to how that was, and it sucked because I say one word. It was bad. Numbers. I used to be awesome in math. Not anymore. I have to count sometimes on figuring out how many years is what. That's why in the beginning I said it's 2017, 7 years ago, because, that's what happened. If I'm overtired, sometimes it affects me and I just have to get some more rest.
Yeah.
I know that if I get overtired,
Same. Yeah.
it really messes me up. So, but believe me, my wife is on me about that. She says, "Go rest." Thank God that, I still have my mobility. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, I am very thankful because it could have been so much worse. But, I struggle with my speech at times, but it could have been so much worse.
It's great to knowing you, and I'm proud of you.
Well, let me tell you, it's been great to know you, and I'm very proud of you. Just keep going, Amy. Just keep going.
Awesome. Thank you so, so much, Rachel, for joining us today and sharing all that you did. We really appreciate you talking about your experience, and we're excited that you've been so successful returning back to work. That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.